Welcome. Hi, this is Ken from Pinefinders Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Hadnam in Buckinghamshire, and I'm going to be interrogated by my colleague Susan, who's going to be asking me lots of difficult questions and trying to catch me out. So the sort of things are all about our company, I imagine they will be, and what we do, etc. So you might find this interesting. So over to you, Susan.
Right, here we go. Where are we and how long have we been in business?
Right, Pinefinders has been in business since about 2000, because I got the website sorted out, designed the website initially in 2004. That's when I got the pinefinders.co.uk domain name. So, but I think I started trading actually in the year 2000, I believe, yeah. And we are, did you ask where we were? Yeah.
Yes, where are we?
Hadnam in Buckinghamshire. Postcode is HP 178BY, and that's near Aylesbury, just outside Tame, in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire in the UK.
And what do we sell?
We sell lots of furniture, mostly old pine furniture we try and stick to. We can make furniture from old boards, and I've got a carpenter that makes furniture from new boards. Jeff, who makes the stuff from new boards, concentrates mostly on bookcases, but he does make other stuff as well. And I've got Howard in Shropshire, who makes lots of furniture from old floorboards and mostly tables. So we can make tables 20 size.
Okay, now the price shown for the furniture, is that restored or waxed?
Right. Most of the furniture, the old furniture we get in, was originally painted and it's recently been stripped. And I have, sometimes there's a little bit of restoration that needs doing as well. So I advertise it on the website and here in the showroom with usually two prices. The first price is buy it now exactly as it is, although with wardrobes that will include the fitting of a new brass hanging rail. And the other price is when it's all restored and waxed. So basically everything is done.
Okay, now why is most of the furniture for sale still in the bare wood?
Right, yes. When I first developed the website, I used to have a lot of the furniture wax finished, and then some of the furniture still in bare wood. And with the wax finishing, we can wax it in different shades. So people just like different shades to go of wax to go in their rooms and stuff. And some people also like it painted as well. So I thought, well, people were coming in and looking at a beautiful wax piece of furniture and then saying, right, I'd like it painted, please. So I'd have to strip the wax off and redo it. So I thought, no, I'll advertise it in bare wood, and then we can do what people want in the way of finishing.
Okay, is all of the furniture that you sell old?
Most of the furniture is old. I reckon probably 80% is old. And then, as I say, we do some made-to-measure stuff and the new bookcases, obviously, that we make to measure, but we have those in stock as well. And I do find some other stuff that people have already made from reclaimed pine. So I reckon about 80%, but I always try and be clear on the website about that, whether it's genuine old and I usually try and put a date on it as well if I can.
Now, is our website up to date?
When we're not that busy, I usually try and get it up to date. We usually have new deliveries of furniture every 2 to 4 weeks. And when we get a new delivery, obviously it takes some time to put it on the website. Now, what I do when I do get new deliveries, that'll probably be one of your questions below. When I do get new deliveries of furniture, I record a video of everything that's just arrived. And then I put this video on the homepage of the website. Also, there's a latest delivery emailing list, which people can put their email to, can subscribe to. That's the word I was looking for. And then when I get a delivery and I've done the video, I will send them an email. Because what we're finding is that quite often we're selling about a quarter of the furniture just from the video before I get a chance to put it on the website. Now, when I'm really busy, like I have been in the last couple of months, hasn't it? It's been really busy.
Really busy.
I've hardly managed to put any stuff on the website because I've been so busy doing the restoration. So I think that answers your question, yeah.
Okay. How long can customers expect to wait for delivery?
If they're buying the piece of furniture as it is, sometimes it can be fairly quickly. It can be, yeah, they can get the piece of furniture fairly quickly. If there's restoration to do, then it can take a little bit longer. If they're further afield and they need me to deliver, we'll probably get onto delivery about delivering wardrobes when you need assembly from me, then it can be a little way off as well. And obviously it depends on how busy we are. So it does vary. I would say local deliveries can be the same week. If the furniture doesn't need any restoration, it could be really quickly. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can be waiting 4 or 5 weeks if something needs restoration and you're a little way off for delivery. So it does depend, but we'll try and give you an indication when you buy the piece.
Okay. Can customers buy directly from the website?
Yes, they can now. Yeah, you can buy from the website. Oh, I always advise people to contact me first. It's good to have maybe a chat about a piece of furniture before they go ahead. I just like to make sure that they know what they're getting. And they understand that the piece is old. I have had it in the past that people have bought something thinking it's a brand new piece made to look old, and then it's got a few blemishes on it, and they're a little, oh, we thought this was new, so they just didn't know. So I think it's always good. Well, especially when you're spending a bit of money, you like to maybe have a chat first about it. So that I encourage people to do that.
Okay. And how can customers pay?
You can pay by card, bank transfer, PayPal, and some people like to pay cash as well, or a mixture. When we're taking orders to make things, we take a 50% deposit up front, and then the rest when it's actually delivered.
Okay. Will the furniture dismantle to go upstairs?
Yeah, right. So a lot of our wardrobes, the old ones, they were made to totally dismantle. So ironically, some of the big wardrobes will go up your stairs nice and easily. Some of the smaller wardrobes weren't made to dismantle. So as I say, ironically, they might not go up. I'll try and make that clear in the description all the time, whether something will dismantle or not. Dressers and things like that, often the dressers, the tops come away from the base, and occasionally other things dismantle, but it's mostly dressers. Oh, linen presses. The tops of linen presses will often dismantle as well.
Now, if a customer buys a wardrobe which dismantles, but they don't live locally, how can they put it together?
Right, I do a lot of travelling and delivering myself. So when I'm delivering a wardrobe, obviously I can assemble it for them. Sometimes I'll need a lift with the top. Otherwise, we can send it off with a courier company.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, even abroad, although that's really expensive nowadays. And if it's helpful, I can record a video of me assembling it here and then send them the video to help with, to show them how to do it, if that's helpful. So that could be done. But I do deliver myself to most areas of the UK. So I should get a quote first. I'm not really expensive. I'm quite cheap.
Do we sell to the trade?
We can sell to the trade. Yeah, best to contact us first. Yeah, we do sell to a few places, 4 or 5 places we sell to the trade. They come and buy lots of stuff, yeah.
Is the furniture treated for woodworm?
Most of the furniture that you'll see shown on the website in bare wood has been stripped recently. The stripping process is a hot caustic solution that is dipped in, which loosens the paint, then it's steam cleaned off. And this process does kill woodworm. Some pieces, if you're concerned, it may be something that I've bought from elsewhere. And if you have any concerns, I can treat it there and then for you. There is a charge for that. But If something shows traces of woodworm, then I'll treat it anyway. But again, it's that sort of thing is good. That's why I encourage people to talk to me, so we can express this. We can tell them about it.
Is there a discount for bulk purchases?
Depends what mood I'm in. Yeah, we can usually do a little bit. It depends. Sometimes when I give you a quote for delivery, sometimes that might be a little bit cheaper in price. If you're buying a few pieces, I can usually eat into that a bit. So again, something we can talk about. I can usually do a little bit if you're buying lots of stuff. Yeah.
Now, how accurate are the measurements?
Right, I measure in inches. I know. I've been told many times that people want centimeters, but I'm not changing. Sorry. I measure the important ones. It won't be under measured. In other words, I'll round it up. Generally, I'll round it up to the nearest ½ inch. I think that tells you what you need to know. Yeah.
Okay. Who does all the restoration and polishing?
It's me.
Well, it's not me.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. Now, painting.
Right. When we're really busy, painting takes so long. When we're really busy, I don't like painting. It just clogs everything up. So I can. Yeah, I think that's answered your question. When we're not busy, I can do painting. Painting of wardrobes takes it takes a long time. Some smaller pieces I'm happy to paint. So I suppose to answer your question, small pieces of furniture I'm usually happy to. Wardrobes and bigger pieces of furniture I'm reluctant to. Mm-hmm. And I may express that in the quotes I give you for painting. I mean, a big wardrobe may be 400, 450 quid for painting. It's just that it takes so long. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, delivery. Local delivery is free?
Yep. Free local delivery, I say. And then let us have your postcode if you're further afield, and we'll give you a quote. And if you're inquiring about delivery, just let us know which particular piece of furniture you're interested in. That will help with giving you an accurate quote.
Now, our latest delivery videos, how often do the new deliveries arrive?
Oh yeah, I may have mentioned actually. We get deliveries every 2 to 4 weeks, and roughly 2 to 4 weeks. Depends how busy we've been and how much we've sold. Yeah. So when we've sold a lot of stuff in the busiest time of year, then I'll be nagging my suppliers to come on, we need more. So I like to keep full up.
Okay. Now, the made-to-measure furniture. Could you tell us a bit more about, if people want a quote, whether it's with old pine or new pine?
Yeah, mention it. Older pine, the pine goes through more processes, so it does cost more. It is more expensive to make stuff from old pine than it is new pine, which people probably realise. So yeah, just mention it in your inquiry, and we can give you a quote for each.
Okay.
I'll mention the tables we make. Quite often, the tops, if people want an old-looking table, the tops can be made from old floorboards and the bases from new pine, and then I can play around with the bases, make them look old. So with tables, it's often not really necessary to make the bases from old pine. You're paying a lot more money for not much benefit. I'm pretty good at making the bases go with the old tops if you wanted a floorboard top, for example.
Okay. If customers are interested in a particular piece, can you send them more pictures or a video?
Oh yeah, we sometimes get asked about that. Yeah, easily. I can send them maybe they're interested in a part of the furniture that wasn't photographed very well in the photographs or the other video. So yeah, no problem. That's easy.
Okay, and when is our showroom open?
Right at the moment, this does change a little bit, but we're always like to be open on Saturdays, 10 till 5. I can be in sometimes on Sundays by appointment, and then during the week, I think you like to come in. You're usually
Mornings.
in 4 mornings a week, Monday
Mhm.
to Thursday, aren't you? Until
Mhm.
about usually till about 12 or 12:30.
Yeah.
I'm in and out all the time, delivering and doing stuff. So I always say happy to come on. If you just turn up on Saturdays is pretty safe. But I usually say to people, just give me a call first, or a text or something, maybe the day before you'd like to come over, and we can usually or quite often accommodate you. So I'm trying to have Sundays off. I've had
As
a
you should.
I've had a couple of Sundays off this year, haven't I? So
Yes, just
yeah.
a couple.
So Sundays by appointment. But as I say, it's best to phone first, or just drop us a text or an email first, especially if you're coming from further afield, and then you turn up and find we're closed. It's not very pleasant, is it?
Okay, I think that covers all my questions.
You reckon that's it?
Yeah. If
Yeah.
there's anything else you need to add,
I don't think so.
I think that's it.
What would I say? No, I would just say any questions you got, just get in touch with, or phone or text or something, email. And yeah, I hope you find something you like on the website. Let's turn this